everything this way. Okay, but so far in this series, we've been looking at support and resistance levels, how to add them to our charts, and what they might be able to tell us about possible price action. But what we really need to know is how we can use them to spot potential trades. I'm Chris, and I've been trading using support and resistance for years. Let's find out how you can use it in your trading strategy, whatever your appetite for risk. So you've drawn your zones, but how do you trade from them? Now there's two approaches you can take. One's aggressive and one's conservative, okay? So you can either wait for a candle close above or below a support or resistance zone, or you can wait for the retest. Now what do I mean by this? Let's look at the charts. So if we look at this chart here, this is gold, and this is the 1 day chart, okay? Now you can see this support zone, okay? Now, the aggressive approach will be to wait for a candle close below this zone, okay? So that's when a candle, so this is a candle close below this zone. So we'll take this candle here as an example, okay? So the candle's fully submerged the zone, it's come out of the zone and it's closed. Now, the simplest way to tell when a candle's closing, the next one will form, okay? So this candle's closed and this could potentially be a trade for you to enter as you have broken below the support level, okay? So you could enter here, okay? Now, what's the conservative approach? Well, that will be waiting for the market to come back to that same support level, but now we've broken below it. So now it becomes your ceiling. Now it becomes your resistance. So if we jump back onto the charts, instead of being aggressive and waiting for the candle close, we'd be patient, we'd be waiting. And then here, we would get our retest. And in fact, we get another retest here. So you're being more conservative. You're waiting for, in fact, confirmation from the market to tell you that, okay, this support level did break, but now it is resistance. And in fact, this resistance level is holding, okay? It is still significant in the market and it's preventing price from moving higher, which you could potentially trade from. Okay, so let's look at another example of that. So this is the US dollar index on the 4-hour chart, and there's multiple entry points that you could get here. There's multiple candle closes and there's multiple retests, okay? So if you wanted to look at this example here of the breakout, okay? Now, you might not be able to see it clearly, but this blue bullish candle here does close above this resistance zone, okay? So you'd wait for the candle to close and then you'd enter the market, speculating price could increase. Okay, but then look again, you've got the more conservative approach. Let's wait for that zone to now hold as a support. So you get confirmation that the market's still respecting that same zone, and then you can enter. So if you didn't take the aggressive approach here, and you didn't enter on a candle close, you'd be waiting patiently, you're still waiting, bang, we've retested as support, and it has held, and then we did continue higher, okay? Now, on the flip side, if we were to wait again and say, okay, well, look, I want to wait until the market breaks back below this support zone. Okay, well, look, we've got that candle close right here. So you could enter here. We have broken below. You could speculate that, right, that support level has gone. My floor has gone. You know, potentially we could be heading lower here. So that could be your entry there. Or, once again, you could be more conservative and wait for the retest. Wait for the market to come back and retest that same previous support, that same floor, which is now your ceiling, okay? So you'd wait for the market to come back. It came back on multiple occasions, confirmed that the market was respecting that zone. The market couldn't move higher, and then it moved lower. Every trader has their own trading style. Some are decisive and act with confidence in the market. Others are more cautious and wait for particular signs before making their moves. There's no right or wrong here. What works for someone else might not work for you. Whatever your approach, seeing how the price of an asset interacts with the support and resistance zones can help you develop the conviction you need to take action as a trader. In the next video in this series, we'll be looking at another important element to consider when using support and resistance in your trading strategy: market structure. For more courses and guides to help you on your trading journey, head to our education hub at Capital.com.